What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're gonna get straight to it. I have a new exhaust. It's a VRSF exhaust, specifically for the street version. The straight pipe is fun and all, but that drone is freaking killing me. And it sounds great when you get on it, but trust me, if I want to drive this car around a lot, I can't deal with that drone. It's terrible, terrible. But anyways, I went ahead and bought the exhaust knowing that I have to get something to control that and still kind of have a nice sporty sound. I already jacked up the car and I took the old exhaust out so we can make this quick. So the car is jacked up pretty high to give all the clearance. Like I mentioned, I already removed the exhaust, and we're gonna put the new one in. We got new gaskets and everything for it, but pretty excited how it's gonna turn out. For the exhaust setup, just want to say it's the way it's set up is actually like a single throughout the mid pipe. So it's twin from the downpipe, goes into one piece, from one piece to the mid pipe. So it's going to be a single all the way through, and then it connects to the muffler back here, and then splits out in two exits. And with those each exits in this, each exit has a couple tips as well. I have clamps for everything, and also for the tips. Do have another hanger. I was on this. This is for, I think, the right side, no, the left side of the car, the driver's side. So to keep the exhaust up, so we have to replace that. Obviously, we got our gaskets right here, and we got 4 bolts to connect to the downpipe. So it sounds straightforward and easy. I hope so too, and I cannot wait to knock this out. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this part that connects to the downpipe. Before we start, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your support. Thanks for clicking this video. Hope you enjoy and learn something. Thank you so much for your support. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys, if you like these kind of content and more. Also, leave a comment down if you want me to try something different, especially with this platform. Don't always want to just constantly just put mods on and fix stuff, and and that's it. And I could also add some other stuff like regular vlogging, talking about cars, or talking about my opinion, more about my opinion on this particular car. We can also insert some more videos relating to taking to the track and just have fun. So just connected the downpipe, and so I noticed that we have to put the bolt on a certain way. So we have to put the stud through from the bottom end for the bolt because there's no room up top, and everything else from the bolt up top pointing downwards, and we connect the the nuts on this end. So right now it's not all the way tight. We had it loose just to make sure everything is in. The hardest part, and you can't see from this camera, but the hardest part is the bolt in between the downpipe. I'm on the floor, guys, so bear with me, but that's the nut connected to the stud on that spot. So it's really tight, but we're able to get as tight as we can. But we got it installed. So far so good. Hopefully it should be downhill from here, and we'll go ahead and put the rest of the pipes on. Whew. Man, it sucks when you work on the floor, but we got this mid pipe. We got that installed. Just to let you know, there's a this one end is wider than the other. So the wider end connects to where the mid pipe is. The smaller end connects to this other pipe, right? That connects to the downpipe. Coming down here, if you can see, because it's one piece, it's not separate. You want to have it on the driver's side. So you want to slide this pipe over to the driver's side so you could tighten this brace back up. So these spacers right here is for this mid plate right here, because when you push this up, it's actually making contact to the pipe. So the spacers are there so it keeps it away from touching this. plate right here so you don't hear any vibration or feel any vibration. So the problem is the original bolt is way too small. The original bolt is way too short for it. So I got this used, so they didn't come with any bolts. I don't know if the new ones did, but what I had to do, had to go to like your local hardware store and get one of these. I believe it's an M8 1.25 pitch. That's the thread. That's what I use for it. That's what fits. So I get a longer bolt so I can just get through both the plate and the spacer. I already did this side already. It's nice and snug. I'm about to do this side over here and then tighten it up and then move on to the next step. The fitment is pretty good. We put the last pipe and the muffler on, and right now everything is still snug, so it's not all the way tight because we still want to make sure everything looks even. There's clearance right here where the that the CV axle is, so there's clearance there. I'm shaking it. I don't hear any rattling, anything like that. For the hanger, the short one, for the short hanger, I guess it's too short. It's not holding it. It's not reaching at all. I was fighting just to get it on. So I decided to put the old one back on, and I want to see how it works and see if there's any issues. Just put in the muffler. Looks pretty nice. Now, what we're gonna do before we tighten everything, we're gonna put the tips on and make sure it's even on both ends. And then once that looks good, we secure that, tighten it up, tighten the other two clamps, and then we make our first cold start. All right, so only thing left really, I gotta really readjust these tips. I think they're a little bit poking out too much, but I'll leave it up for now. But everything is together. So the second thing you might notice, I don't have my heat shield anymore because the heat shield was also an issue to put the heat shield there. There was no room. There was literally no room for fitment. So I went ahead and removed it, and I just wrapped the area where the exhaust is closest to the dry shaft. I was considering extending or adding more heat wrap to the exhaust all the way back, but right here seems to be the best thus far. And I have not heard any noise, any rattling noise, no metal contact to contact. I'm not hearing anything. I don't smell anything odd, so I know we're in a good place. And yeah, we'll see how it is down the road, but thus far it's actually working pretty well.